Mic check. 1, 2. 2 Legit City on the mic. We were in. Wait, we're not loading game. What are we doing? It is time for a new run, boys. And we're gonna be playing Blasted Ceres. So of course, game settings. Max difficulty. Wait, Demolier. Hold up. Wait, hold on. Demolier on? Is that a thing? That's not a thing, right? The heck is this? Is that just a setting? Do I have a mod on? I do have a mod that does that. Ator mod. Demolier story trait off. Should be fine. Alright, that was weird. I don't know why. It do be like that sometimes. We'll just leave this on default. Bionic wattage. Energy vampire. I mean, we might as well crank this up. I don't think anything's gonna happen with that though. I honestly think Demolier would lose. I really do think that, man. It would get chilled down so fast. Okay. Everything here looks like it's cranked up. Double check. Yep. Looking good. All right. So we're going to be doing max difficulty Blasted Ceres. I'm going to get a D20 in chat. 18. Goddamn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and last but not least, 18. This is not too bad. This is not so bad at all. All right. We get slime, which is technically a good thing. But slime could help us out by preventing the snow from collapsing on us. Like, I'm not even kidding. That is a good thing. Okay. Max Ceres. Yeah, there's gonna be like no germs or anything like that. Timo coming in with a Duke. Do you have a preference? Standard Dukes. Wait till we finish rolling, okay? Y'all know what it is. Mechatronics roll. The run we always do. The never lucky stuff. This guy could swim. Oh man. How long is this gonna take? Yeah, it doesn't really seem too helpful. You never know though. You honestly never really know. They're giving us the build supply though, which is pretty solid. So close. So close. Dude, why are they giving me decorator? Dude, it's the decorator, dude. The guy is Swedish, goes frozen, loves to swim in the frozen water, and then go to the sauna. Classic. How funny would it be if they allowed you to swim through gravel? Like regolith, sand, and snow. Things that fall down like that. That are effectively soft. Like a shovel. Because that's what it is, right? They jump into the snow. That's what that sounds like, right? They jump into the snow. Yeah, the burrow skill, dude. The diglet dig. Dude, never lucky. That was suit wearing. Dude, they given me this combo like 5 times. Mechatronics really is rare. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate y'all, appreciate y'all. I don't have that mod. I should really get it. Dude, this... Okay, you know what? I think I keep this. Build supply, but comes with mechatronics. We could put a quartz crystal where the bed is. That works, that works. All right, so dig skill. What am I looking for here? Dig. I guess we need a research rocketry. What am I looking for the dig skill? Okay, this is not bad. New run, yep, new run time. You know what it is. Dig, suit wearing. We already have a decorator. I don't really want slow learner. Do we need to cook? We probably do. But I wouldn't want my cook to be digging. Because they fight for the first skill point. Big suit wearing straight up is not bad. Big suit wearing is not bad at the beginning. I was so sick I missed my zoo day. Feels bad, man. I hope you feel better. We might keep this. We have Oshkon be the digging specialist. And in the beginning, he's going to be doing odd jobs because he's very athletic. Keep having some in my throat. Max Ceres seems like kind of a bad name. What can we name this? Let's see. Max Mamba. I think we used that name before. It's kind of like when we did the Baitor mod and we did Baitor Mamba. Absolute Sub-Zero. Mortal Kombat. Dun 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 dun. We will go with legit Max Ceres. There we go. Now it's legit. So it's certified. We're good, boys. Let's go. All right, let's see if I remember how to play on this lab map. All right, so minus 80 degrees, snow, liquid CO2 is happening. Snow is deadly. We want to grab the research portal. We want to grab the coat. We're going to have to live off of the sure berries for a while. We're going to need phosphorite for the... Where's the food at? Right here. Pike apples. That's phosphorite, right? Yeah, we do. So we have a little bit of phosphorite. We're going to have to try to get some more of that. All right. First things first. We are going to keep a normal schedule. Just because it's cold, I feel like we're going to let them sleep early. You're going to be taking Oshkon. Let's go, Timo. Let me know if you want a different name. All right, Timo constantly lives in the hot weather. Yeah, Timo did the redemption on the channel points. He did that before we even got the dupes. So since Timo is always in the hot weather, he wants to enjoy the cold weather. That's going to be the logic. Let's go, Timo. I wanted purple shorts, but I don't think we have any purple shorts. We got pink shorts, unless he's wearing his underwear. I guess this works, actually. Let's go. Teemos finally get to enjoy the weather the abductor has. For the first time. Oh, messed up. This is plus. This is plus. This is double negative. Not allowed to drive. Not allowed to cook. Not allowed to decorate. Not allowed to research. Not allowed to ranch. Teemo is going to be digging, so he's going to get plus plus on the attack. Plus plus on the dig. Steve is the researcher. Classic. And then we get build supply. Research. This doesn't really matter. Research with... probably operating for this. And then... Bubbles is going to try to not dig. No, digging is probably good here. So we'll probably want to give Steve and Teemo tidying. We'll give Bubbles... we'll give Teemo farming. Bubbles farming. Temporary double jobs for now. Seems pretty good. Storing's not a big deal in the early game. Okay, first things first. Going down, I believe, is better than going up. Solid CO2 is always fun. Let's see, 30 degrees in the starter area. The snow is minus 80, so the snow sucks. And then beyond that, we got a path towards the pike apples. Either this or that. So I think we're going to need to grab the tech. Also, the oxalite here is probably going to be something we're going to need for oxygen. There is no algae, so we're going to have to do the alveo vera. Problem is that it's going to be so cold that a lot of our CO2 is just going to liquefy. Fun times. I guess we do have a little bit of wood. 0 degrees. Okay. Alright, we gotta get started. First things first, we went out this way so we could grab the heater plus the coat rack. Afterwards... Bloxes. I think going up makes a lot of sense. Oh yeah. Wait, unknown geysers. This is true random. That's basically what this means. They give you these two guaranteed. This is true random. Okay, that's fine. We can live with that. And then... yeah, let's just keep this started. We have a normal schedule because they're going to fall asleep pretty fast. And then another thing I think we'll do is we'll go out this way for a different reasoning. So let's join in the dube. Who you claiming? You never know, Pixie Cat. That might be exactly what we got. Bubbles. Sus. No, last time you had Pay with the blue hair. Guess what? Hey, the outfit's back. Gotta give you the little purple gloves. I didn't realize your hair is purple. And we'll give you the socks. Seems legit. Sailor Sus. Welcome in. The first Isekai schoolgirl. Hey man. That's just the outfit, you know? That's all. That's just the outfit, man. Can't really be too mad. All right, then we're gonna want to try to grab boop 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 this set right here. Digging through oxalite's not a big deal. Get the heater, man. Everyone's cold. Everyone's gonna stop doing their job. Start going to the heater. Damn, look at Timo, dude. He's fast. Timo, why are you so fast, my dude? All right, since Steve has an outfit, he's gonna get the sweater. Here's the thing: if you wear a sweater, it's gonna cover whatever outfit you get. Feels bad, man. All right, we're gonna want to go down. The swimsuit is the same. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I wish there was an option to choose one or the other. Thus, so we're gonna move you to here really fast. I just want a little bit of vision. Gonna get wet, right? Huh? Didn't get wet from the carbon dioxide. Seemed legit. Yeah, that's a lot of snow, dude. That is already not the business. A lot of oxalite going up. Let's get rid of this. Do I really want to go? It looks like I need to go this way. Kind of weird. Hey, non-stop naps coming in with 100 stream. Shout out to you, naps. Always coming out. Appreciate you. Non-stop naps. The wall of snow. Yeah. It's also low mass. I guess that's a good thing, though. Nice. All right, so for now, we're gonna do the makeshift outhouse. Day's almost over. Getting swimming is gonna be actually part of the play. The increase, but there's the second thing, resistance to chilly surroundings in liquid. It's gonna be kind of legit. Kinda legit. You're no longer gonna get the lingering debuff from going through like a liquid lock or anything like that. Or if you you know, get carbon dioxide liquids. Yeah, the germs wouldn't be so bad. I mean, the dupes are still gonna want to wash their hands because the dupes are technically warm. So once the germs get on the dupes, the germs are going to be chilling. So it's one of those things where it's like, the buildings aren't going to need it. I guess I should do this. We have auto harvest, but I guess we're not harvesting it right now. Dude, feels like I need to have a ladder on this side. So if we do this, 3, and then we want to do 20. The next ladder's on this side, I guess. 20, 18, 16. Yeah, and then 16 by 4 is 64, and then this is the basic room setup. It should be fine. All right, let's start getting some research on this. Oh, we haven't grabbed a lot of the cinnabar ore yet, huh? Bump this up to a 9. We have a little bit of dirt to get that started. You're dying. I forget the floxes get wrecked. It really do be like that sometimes, huh? This is so weird. If I allow the CO2 to touch the snow, it becomes liquid and the alveo vera doesn't really get CO2. They don't think it be like it is, but it do. Either way, though, we gotta use the alveo vera for now to get started. I think we will also be using the sublimation station with the pea dirt. I feel like that just makes the most sense. I would hate to do it, but it helps out so much, I feel like. Even with the oxygen penalty. Alright, we need to grab more ore, which we will. Cinnabar ore. There's no real point of building tiles right now, since we don't have the plus move speed. Oh, they're eating pemmican. Damn, we get the good food from the get-go? I didn't even realize that. Oh, wait, hold on. We get the good food from the get-go? That's the +8 morale, dude. That's actually kind of nice. Alright, let him get started with that. This guy's gonna die. It's too cold for him down here. I feel like because of that, I don't want to open up the bottom. So we're gonna go up and try to grab the pike apple from up top. We're gonna ladder up that way. I also kind of want to avoid going to the snow, so we're gonna leave as much of this as we can. Oh, damn it. Do be like that sometimes. Build the battery first, dude. Four, four, four. Man, it really do, like, I kind of want to go up, even though I feel like I should be going down. There we go. Start researching. The temporary outhouse. That's no germs. Ah, he's gonna give himself food poisoning. That's funny. The pemmican germs goes down as he eats it. His germs went down at a flat rate. Well, this is gonna be fun times. How do we want to eventually do this? Because I think what we're gonna want to do is start putting in some farm tiles and use that as the floor. Yeah, man, cold asteroid sucks. The thing about this is that we don't have a lot of dirt. I mean, we have dirt, but we don't actually have that much. Which means we might actually have to upgrade to proper toilets. Well, the thing with the toilets is that you don't need to use dirt at that point. Which is the main reasoning. You're gonna run out of dirt pretty fast. Because after the starter area of dirt, I don't think they give you any more. So you can't run the outhouse like forever. Right? There's no dirt up here. This chunk, this chunk, this chunk, and I think that's it. So after we run out of the dirt over here, it's gonna be no more outhousing. Do you even need an outhouse? Yes. On max difficulty, when you pee your pants, you're immediately gonna just climb up in stress. That's the one thing I realized playing on the cold planet. Because I initially thought, yeah, man, we don't need toilets when I first played this. But then I realized on max difficulty, the made a mess debuff is pretty bad. Because not using an outhouse and making a mess, they get a debuff on their character. And then, yeah, we need to make sure they don't stress out and start binge eating or whatever it is they do. We have the ugly crier, which is not bad. We have the binge eater, which kind of sucks. And then this guy's, oh, we got 2 binge eaters. Yeah. That's probably what we're going to do. You have to do insulated pipes and insulated tiles. But we can't do that until we get minerals. Oh, we got wood tiles now. Let's go. But yeah, we can't do that until we get minerals. That's kind of the problem. Does this provide run speed? It does. I kind of want to do the floor there. Even though I really shouldn't. Because what I should be doing now is trying to set up the pike apples. Research is caught up. Let's grab the large battery. God damn it. This sneezes. Can't stop, won't stop. We dig that. Don't uproot the flower though. We also have these sherberry plants in case we need it. Flatulent. And then appear tidier. This all sucks. I think I have to take the snazzy. Dude, come on. Really? These goddamn foxes. Mr. Brain, you can take Steve. He's the only dupe. Yeah, man, no gassy dupes. So I want to make sure, Mr. Brain, Steve is cool. I mean, it doesn't really matter. He's going to have the suit on, right? All right, let me see if this changes anything. We're gonna give him the safari suit. Yeah, the warm sweater changes the pants as well. That kind of sucks. All right, another thing is we're gonna run out of wood. All right, we finally got to the abyssalite. Oh my god. People of chat. Are we live? Can you guys hear me? That's me. I'm a person to chat. We live. I just had a brownout. But somehow my PC's on and my internet's online. But all the lights are off. And my AC is off. So guys, I need a second. I'm gonna do a safety save. In case something weird happens. Guys, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Hello? We're back, boys. Everything is good. Pray for the power line. I don't know what IPS is. It's so crazy though. The power went out partially, but my wire with my computers were fine, and then the router was fine. It's kind of crazy, man. Supercomputer. Isn't it power? I'm not actually sure how any of the wiring in the house works. I probably should know, but I really don't. No, I do not have that. Was it a breaker that flipped? Yeah, one of the breakers flipped. I have to go outside and turn it back on. Basically, if you use too much power, the breaker shuts off, I guess. I don't know. You just have to go to the box. In the house, you have multiple lines, right? Oh! This goddamn Phlox. Move, dude. He's gotten caught twice. He has no survival instinct. Not bad. First little zone. Okay, so growing food is probably gonna be our priority for now. Until we like actually make things right, I think we're just gonna use these planter boxes. I feel like that makes sense. And then I am gonna move the outhouse proper over here. Now the reasoning is because when they poop and the pea dirt shows up, the pea dirt is going to be warm. Look at that. Positive degrees. It's chilling though. But it's technically a heat source. Alright, we're just gonna grow some pike apples. I probably should trim this and grow some more. Alright, let's do some pike apple math. So they provide 267, and then we cook them for 50% more kcals. The Phloxes could eat them, but we're probably not gonna ranch yet. And then we gotta give it phosphorite. Alright, so we need to check phosphorite here so that it's on the resource tab. We'll eventually grow some alveol veros down here. I'll probably just put a couple of these now. Day 1 deep freeze. It'd be like that sometimes, man. Oh, apologize. Where is the... There it is. Ice liquefier. We're gonna need one of these bad boys. We're gonna get one of those soon. I kind of want to keep this because we're not going to be able to rebuild the wood pile. But then it's like, I kind of want to get, you know, the lab bonus. Feels bad, man. I guess we will keep the lab bonus. What's going on, Deep Mayor? Welcome in, welcome in. Should be decent to get it started. This is going to give us a room. And then supercomputer next to the water source. You know what would be a nice addition? If you could place a jumbo battery on top of a regular battery. And then it literally just upgrades the battery. That way you don't have to deconstruct, reconstruct. I mean, it's a very minor thing, but that would be kind of nice. Alright, we gotta let them work, boys. So we're gonna be teching up right now, trying to stay warm, trying to grow some food. We do have the sureberries and phloxes still, but we want to start growing. You've been playing too much Satisfactory. Yeah, man. Okay, we beat the game. Got to the ending for the first time. And you know what I found out? Because I was playing with no fuel cost for the vehicles, I got none of the achievements. The no achievement struggles, dude. They don't think it'd be like it is, but it do. Yep, that's sad, man. It'd be like that sometimes. Yeah, we'll get a researcher. We just gotta level up. Get the skill points. Mr. Brain, the researcher. That's so fitting. If we do play it again, we have to play with no changes to the game, basically. All right, so the door is gonna be here. And then I would want this to be the wash basin. So I guess that means this is going to be where the outhouse is. All the CO2 liquefying. All right, we're just going to give them time. Let them do their thing. There's a lot to do right now. I am considering digging up the these are atmosphere. I should probably dig these up. I am considering digging up the pike apples. These are the best ones to dig up. These are about to grow. I guess it would be this one then. Oh, we're starving already? God damn it. We're already starving. We have no free dupes right now, D-Mayor. We gotta get you on the next one. Someone clean the toilet or build a new one, man. Please, no one have full bladder. Please, no one have full bladder right now. Mr. Brain cleaning the toilets. Shout out to you, dude. Dude, that pee dirt. Look at the germs go. It's dying because it's cold. Minus 25. Looks like it will die out though. All right. Pick up the buried objects. We kind of want to check out what those are. If we get more seeds, that's going to be a good thing. So any immediate buried object that isn't holding up something, like a plant right there, right? I mean, I could probably dig this one up. Not that much CO2 in the area. Ooh. We kind of got to go with the food. Feels bad. Mouth breather. Getting a cook could be nice, though. That's an extra mouth to feed. But it will allow us to start grilling the... This is probably worth... Hopefully I don't regret this. Liam, you're going to be grilling. Thus is going to be carrying. Timo is going to be digging. We do have the grill. As Grillio. And we're going to pull the power to here. Liam, why are you just chilling? You're gonna take Liam? Alright, man. D-Mayor's in. Chef D-Mayor. Chef DRD. We got the white gloves. I guess black gloves, pretty good. This is pretty nice. I could take this. Can we give you the textured pants? There we go. Welcome in, D-Mayor. This is bumped up to a 9. All right, more plants for the seed box up here as well. Dahlia seeds don't do anything for us. We're going to have to uproot these, though. So I'm going to not give them any more tasks so they could actually dig up the food. Let them do this job. Yeah, they waste so much time warming up. I want to say it's like a net positive. Ian, with the daily smiles, people of chat, can we get some happy faces in chat? Can we get some good vibes? Chef D-Mayor, dude, with the chef's hat. Hunter coming in, let's go. 10 out of 10. Zachy, smiley face. Every time I see the smiley face, I think of the Tyler, the Creator song. I think what happened was that someone was pirating his music So he literally released a song that just went LOL smiley face, LOL smiley face. That was literally how the song went. I believe that was him. He hit him with the LOL smiley face, man. That Uncle Roger. I see his exit. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for the good vibes. Especially when we just ran out of food. Alright, man. Let's pick these up. Maybe this one as well, but we'll wait. The other ones aren't even good. Hey, Abductor coming in. I see with all the emotes. All of the emotes, all of the time. We will eventually need those. Let's go get all the seeds. Okay, got the edge on that side. Bunch of snow. We have some form of oxygen. We got insulated tiles. Let's grab auto wire. We are eventually gonna deconstruct this wood heater and move it into the bedroom. Oh, I forgot slipping is a mechanic. D-Mary just slipped and fell. Dude, you would think he would have the non-stick shoes, man. Given that he's a chef. Yo, the Doctor has all the happy emotes, man. Let's go. $73, 88, 72. We do want to try to grow as much food as we can. I probably do want to go down to here. I don't want to though, but there's food chilling. Yeah, my dupes be starving. Because if I do, I'll have to move down all my alveo vera. Fun times. There is a good amount of CO2 down there. All right. So, time for the grill. We do need a little bit more cinnabar ore. What's going on, Sunak? Welcome in. Nice berry. We have food, man. Kind of statement is that, dude? What the hell? What a statement, boys. We will allow this man to cook. And then he's going to be doing operating storing. Are you wrong, though? You might be. Because does teeth grow, or are they just moving from the inside of your mouth past the gums? Like, they might be there and just pushing out, right? Am I crazy? They grow. I don't know if that's really the case. I don't know enough about teeth to say, though. So do they grow from... I don't even know why we're talking about this. That's just such a weird thing to talk about. I do want to grab the rock crusher. We do need one more seed for the pike apple. They're all about to grow. I guess the next one that grows, we move out. All right, so I wanted a jumbo on this side. All right, so let's look at this really fast. 267 per cycle. We need 2,000 per dupe. So at 4 dupes, we need 8,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. We are at enough food for 1 dupe. Wow, that is so sad. We have enough food for 1 dupe per cycle. What the hell is this? Oh my god. So even if we dig up all the pike berries, we wouldn't have enough food for the colony. Immediately get starvation notification. Classic. Okay. I volunteered to be the 1 dupe that gets to eat. When you cook it, you get 50% more calories. So we go from 2.2 to 3.3, technically. It's still just 1.5. We need a lot of pike berries, man. Holy crap. What other food sources can we really get? We won't be able to eat the floxes steadily. They would have to be like backup food, effectively. There's not enough dirt here to actually try to do mush bars. Oh. Gravitas room. We might want to go out to there. Realistically, I have to go down. There's just really nothing around it that we could really, you know, do anything about. Calorie-wise, we're going to want to grab this. We're going to want to go out this way. Grab that. We have a little bit of time. Dude, Sus is the one who ate. The chef is starving, boys. Feels bad. You know what would save us? Food from the printing pot. Oh, someone just got food. Who's eating? Timo's eating. Oh, but you're cooking another one, D-Mayor. Feed yourself. Feed yourself, D-Mayor. There we go. Takes the hat off. Does that mean we have pike apples inside? No, that was the last of it. 99? We're gonna be able to cook it. Okay, so Operation Buried Objects is now in play. That's like realistically all we could do. Hunt for some buried objects. We're gonna stop researching so that they could be working on exploring the map. Can we harvest this? Do we have a priority farmer? Let's have Timo also be farming. Or maybe Mr. Brain got it. Let's go, Mr. Brain. Go feed yourself. He does. Alright, there's food down there. We're gonna have to change this up. What we could probably do is put tile here, so that this holds a little bit of CO2 in the area. Let's see the buried objects. We're gonna chill on the research. 45, let's pick that up. 83, 67, that might just take way too long. All right, so all the planter boxes have kind of been placed. Oh, man. There's a couple of buried objects in here. It might be worth checking. Though I don't want to, like, re-dig up the planter boxes. I didn't really think about that through. So maybe digging up top might be the play. Though we could leave like a thin layer here, like this. Dig up all the buried objects and then get more space for planter boxes. We got berries. There's food down here we gotta grab. I guess technically this is food. No, no food. We can't take a dupe. Grabbing the peat. You get the sherberry plants. We will probably have to bop this. So we could make the jump this way. Harvest. I mean, that's not going to matter. Probably, yeah. Try to auto-harvest that, and then we'll get the seed. We will very likely... Oh, we're going to run out of wood. Fun times, boys. Let's just remove the heater. We're just gonna run out of wood anyways, so let's just cut this so that we could still melt ice. I think we need to use that, right? Yeah, we do. So the heater's getting bopped. Feels bad. We have a lab, but it doesn't really help us right now. We need food. We're gonna have everyone struggle with a little bit of the chilly surroundings. We get food, man. get the farm tile right here. Kind of have to bop the coat rack. Buried object, might as well check that out. No food in the grill, yo. Okay, so the other thing is here. We probably also want to remove these tiles, get some wood. This gives us meat, right? They could pick that up. They can. All right, 900, 700. Copy, paste, that does work. Technically, we want to do these. We got to grow as much food. Harvest. A little bit of calories. We don't have enough because you need 2 meat drops in order to cook it once. Each one of these guys is only 1600, unfortunately. Yeah, it's not enough. Just flocks things. It'd be like that sometimes. All right, CO2 could start spilling now. Let's start trimming this. Getting rid of this might not be bad. I do want to try to keep these kind of active, so I want to put a staircase and then try to keep the CO2 in there. As long as we can. 700, 900, dude, calories. Yo, Aricia. I'm coming in with the raid. What's going on, Aricia? Welcome in. Playing some Oni as well. Nice. How was the stream, dude? Hello, hello. So you guys coming in with the Aricia raid. My name is Too Legit. And we're playing some Oxygen Not Included today. We are currently doing a max difficulty Blasted Ceres run. And sometimes you forget how hard this map is. But of course, welcome in, you guys. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll be happy to help. Aricia, how was stream? What were you guys getting done today, man? Got all the bionic dupes into Atmos suits. Nice. You know, that's the one thing that's kind of I've always thought would work but never worked. Is you know how the dupes, when they wear a suit, they got the suit glitch? That doesn't work for the bionic dupes. Feels bad, man. Cycle 40, that's pretty fast. Good stuff, good stuff. What's going on, Leofar? Welcome in. Haven't seen the scene in a long time. Yep, and we're starving, man. There is no food on the map. And I realize you get no mush bars. That is the... I'm alive. That's the thing that sucks. You cannot make mush bars on this map. Gotta start up this water heater. We have the water heaters. There is just not a lot of dirt. How is D Mayor not going to be the person that goes eating when he's about to die? Come on, D Mayor. Go eat. This guy has 100 calories to his name. He's gonna live though. Xenos, I see you over there. But yeah, man, max difficulty, Blasted Ceres. I was hoping that the changes to chilly surroundings would be beneficial. So far, it's been pretty tough still. I mean, it's just the max difficulty run though, I'm thinking. You went to pee instead of eating and now you might die. Are you serious? Come on, dude. This can't be real. He's tagged to eat. So his calories are allowed to be at 0. Game mechanics. He's a dead man walking. Now, if anyone stops him, he dies. So we have to make sure that he was the only person allowed to eat the berries. Well, there we go. So that means if there was too much CO2 and he held his breath, he would have died. Alright, everyone's allowed to eat everything again. Timo at 500. We do have some food right here. Let's not allow them to eat this so that we cook it. And get some more calories out of that. That's just better for us in the long term. The chef is asleep. The whole colony is starving, dude. What's the highest temperature of the planet? There's magma on the planet, so over 1,000. I might just have to let them eat the pike apples, man. I don't know if we'll be able to cook it in time. So, Koopa, there is magma on the planet. So it's going to be at least 1,500. So it's like, it's a weird planet, to say the least. Dude, still asleep, man. More pike apples, though. Dude, we might just have to let them eat the pike apples. My man is not cooking. Dude, he is not gonna wake up in time. Like, just get to cooking, man. He would have starved as soon as he woke up. 3 kg, and he's pooping again. God damn it, dude. And he's gonna eat before cooking. Oh my god. Dude, just cook, dude. Please. Someone harvest this. Downtime? You just went to sleep, dude. The entire colony is starving. They don't think it be like it is, but it do. Please just get to cooking, man. And then he just makes food for himself. No one else. He's eating food for himself. The next one has to go to Mr. Brain. Mr. Brain is eating. There we go. Does Sus get the meal in time? You can't do all achievements on this, I don't think. I actually don't think that you could actually do Locavore on max difficulty Blasted Ceres. Because you have no other source of oxygen without growing it. And you have no other source of food without growing it. And there's just no resources next to you. Like, I don't think it's going to be possible. Someone's made a mess. Pea ice. Classic. You can, it's just stupid difficult. If you're okay with dupes dying, it's probably fine. But if you want no dupes to die, I don't think it's possible. Because it's just so much snow on the map. And nothing else. That I don't think you're able to do anything. Like, there's just nothing until you're able to break out of the Abyssalite. And then at that point, I guess you could try to get lucky with some Plume Squash and some of the Mammoths. But yeah, man, I don't think it's actually possible. But yeah, max difficulty Blasted Ceres. Normal Ceres would be a lot different, but probably not Blasted Ceres. Now we gotta pick up the seeds. Oh, my man slipped. No food. I guess we have to go down here. This is crushed ice, so it's gonna break, huh? So we would have to do it like that. Snow pike apples inside. None of my plants are gonna grow in time. This one might. No, it's gonna take a while. Let's see. We're gonna have to eat a phlox or two. This one looks like it's already laid an egg. I'm sorry, dude. You gotta go. This one looks like it laid an egg too. And then we are going to not allow meat, and we're going to make BBQ. Please. One, two. Where's the chef? The chef is sleeping. Oh my god. Dude, this is so stupid. Job suitability of 40 dupes. That sounds like a fun time. Dude, I think someone's gonna die, man. But yeah, the biggest thing with this map that I think it's not possible to do all achievements is if you're doing locavore, you're not planting alveo vera. And you have no other real way of getting oxygen. I guess if you tech up enough, fast enough, you could try to get an electrolyzer online. And of course, he doesn't want to cook because he needs to poop instead. Food! No food! Alright, so D. Mayer is gonna die. Yeah, that's effectively what it is. He's gonna rather die than poop his pants. Ah. Alright, we have to, I guess, not be efficient. Who's eating this? D. Mayer? Okay, so he won't die, I guess. All right. Drop the food. No, Sus is pooping. God damn it. At 40k cows. All right, man. I think this is a dead run. I hate to say it. I might just want to reset, man. Like, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking to myself, I don't know what it is we could really do. Yeah, I'm thinking about running the sublimation station. That was already on the plan. Ah, man. So Sus is gonna die. Maybe not. Looks like he's finished pooping. Don't grab the food. Don't grab the food. Going to eat with 0k cows. Clutch. Okay, you know what? Since Sus is alive, we'll keep going. Just go eat, dude. What are you doing? Stop. Dude, you're literally 0 kcal dead man walking and you're doing this crap where you're high-fiving people. All right, next person that's gonna die is probably Timo. Do we have food growing by then? Everyone is sharing the same stick of beef jerky, dude. It's basically what it is right now. Who's eating this? Looks like Mr. Brain won. Technically, Timo should be the one that eats it. Timo is going to eat nice. Oh, about no 96. That's gonna take another cycle or two. Okay. 400k cows. How is Sus gonna eat again? D Mayor, let's go, man. Get some food. I don't know what Blasted Ceres means. You know, explaining what you're doing here. Okay, so Blasted Ceres is the frozen map where the planet is split into two. The frozen half and the magma half. The magma half has magma on it. We know about that. There is going to be a space of space vacuum in the middle. And that separates the top frozen and the bottom magma. On Blasted Ceres, you have a lot of snow that's at -80. And the problem with the snow is it's going to collapse on itself. So you're kind of limited to the amount of digging space that you have. Because if you dig the snow, nothing's going to happen. It's just going to keep falling. But the problem with digging the snow is it's -80. And that's cold enough to liquefy the carbon dioxide. You need carbon dioxide for these plants to give you oxygen, but you need it in gas form. So if you dig too much snow and you have a pile of -80 snow, all the CO2 that hovers by it liquefies. Second thing that sucks about that, since it is snow that falls down and collapses, you expand the map really fast. So that means that your oxygen thins out very quickly. So not only do you need to kind of keep the space kind of tight so that your plants are able to provide enough oxygen in the beginning, you also need to not dig this because it's so cold that if you start getting liquid CO2 everywhere, you won't get oxygen. It's like a double-edged sword. And then the third thing about it is, since everything is snow here, you get nothing else. No ice, no cinnabar, no dirt, no critters, no chance of pike apples. Right? It's literally just snow. No buried objects, nothing. So Blasted Ceres has a pretty difficult starting point. And then, yeah, since the map is split up to the top half, bottom half, it is effectively, you get a lot less of the cold DLC stuff, because once you get to the bottom half, it's mostly magma. Yeah, this is suffering. So this is a lab map. This is not like a mod or anything. When you first start a colony and you go into the survival, you get standard and then I guess lab. And then classic, right? I believe are your 3 options. I'm thinking, dude, I was kind of sad that Aquatic Planet Pack didn't have one. I low-key wanted to start on the water planet that you get on in space, where it's just water everywhere and nothing else. That would have been cool. And then just replace the bottom biome that has all the lime and stuff with like food. But it's basically a water planet, right? Okay, looks like we're gonna have someone actually starve right now. I hate to say this, but you gotta go, buddy. We need to try to keep Mr. Brain fed. But yeah, Blasted Ceres sucks. And he eats it. There we go. All right. Do we get food in time? How many days is this? 3 days. I think we will. Alright, man. Don't eat all of the meat, dude. You gotta share. Sus Timo. So that's D Mayor eating. That's actually who you want to feed. We might have to eat the other floxes. But then if you eat all the floxes, you don't have a wood source. This game, dude. The only other thing we could do is try to grab this berry. I want to go down to here. Pick up all the pike apples. This is too cold for the pike apples to grow. I think we could root that up. And then I guess we're going to have to dig this. I would rather do that dig than to build a ladder. And then, yeah. This is CO2 a little bit, so I'm not really too mad. We want the seeds to grow more food. D Mayor at 400k cows. Do we survive long enough? Because not only will we have to have the food ready, we would also have to have the food harvested. He hasn't laid an egg yet, so I'm a little bit hard pressed. All right, this guy probably has to go. Is there a reason not have a heater? I am running low on wood. So you have no minerals in the starting biome, so you can't build regular tiles. I actually got 1,000 sandstone. Right? So that's from the printing pod. So I'm able to build a little bit with that. 5 tiles or 10 ladders. And if you burn off all the wood for the heater, you can't melt ice anymore. Which means you can't tech up. So I was running the heater for a minute, but I can't afford to run it anymore. Because this is all the wood we have. So it's right now we don't have it running because we technically don't really get much, and we lose the ability to build ladders, and we won't be able to tack up if we wanted to, whether or not we needed the water or not. So it's like We had it running in the beginning, but we had to turn it off because we were just burning too much of the wood. Yeah, dupes running to the heater is probably the stupidest mechanic in the game. I hate that about the game. Alright, we're gonna take out 2 of these guys. Timo, D. Mayor, Sus. So Mr. Brain, the guy that has... Oh no, he's just not starving. Or is he actually eating? No, he's attacking. D. Mayor and Sus. Sus needs to eat. Why is... I guess Timo could eat a little bit. Alright, Timo. I need you to stop eating, buddy. Same thing. Timo is starving. The other 2 people are grabbing the meat, so I think we're okay. But yeah, this is just because we're on max difficulty. You should try to get the heater on. Ideally, you have the heater in the bedroom so that they get the warm bedroom. Well, not really. It's not a buff. But if you're sleeping in a cold bedroom, you get a debuff. And that's kind of what you want to avoid. Did they not have that here? Maybe that's no longer a debuff. Dude, just eat. Stop kicking the shoes, dude. Dude, just eat where you're at, man. All right, by the time they finish eating, we should have pike apples. Oh my god. All right. We are trying to cook the pike apples, but I don't think we can. It's a time investment. The cook's asleep. Another thing that kind of sucks. Dude. Is everyone else asleep? Oh, you're going to sleep? Timo's gonna go to sleep permanently, dude. And here's the thing that's so stupid about the dupes. They choose random spots to sleep. Why are you moving down there, dude? It's warmer up here. Ah, it's so stupid. There's food, man. Can we do this instead? Did we get the harvest in time? D-Mayor woke up. You decide to sleep instead of eating. All right, remove aggro on the food. Yes. Okay, he got the food command. Oh, let's go. He's just trying to get cooking. That generates calories, so it's a good thing. But you know what? The dupes really want to eat. Oh, and stress is starting to become an issue now. God damn it. Okay, we're getting a harvest. We're getting some calories. What's going on, CJ? Welcome in. Sus is just sleeping down there too. That's the funny part. Just use snow to build instead of wood tiles. I guess you could. You would have to build a stagger ladder with snow. Sacrifice a little bit of travel time / speed for a little bit of travel time / speed. Ghost Rider coming in with the 52 months. Thank you so much, Ghost Rider. Welcome back to the city. Hope you enjoy your stay. Enjoy the emote as that viewing. Don't forget that legit sub badge. Appreciate you. Thank you for the support. I see you over there. But yeah, that's basically what it is. You're trading a buff that makes it so that you move faster. I guess don't get the stamina penalty. And then the trade-off is that you move slower, right? Ladders are better direct route. Floor tiles give you the run speed bonus. Why aren't they harvesting? It's sleep time. Dupe speed duping, man. But they ain't sleeping. Yep. Funny thing is that if you do make the bedroom with the heater in it, you need to make the room, ceiling, and floor out of wood. Otherwise, you don't get the room warm enough. No. Snow tiles do not provide run speed bonus. It's a tooltip, actually. This has it just right here. And then I believe you could still slip on snow tiles. Am I wrong? I might be wrong with the snow tiles slipping. But I did not want them to slip. Alright, everyone's eating. We have another pike apple bush. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. You're trading off one thing for another, but it's like more or less the same thing. You really do need that Phlox Ranch. But it's like, we can't really set that up because we need to kind of just eat all the pike apples ourselves. And then Phloxes aren't going to provide food for you until later on. Like, you're going to have to get more eggs, wait for the eggs to hatch. I don't know if you're going to have refined metal to get an incubator. And then even then, like, we don't have second skill point yet, so we can't even start ranching. So it's like, that would be a lot later. Yeah, if they drop wood on death, that'd be nice. But then it's like, you would wish that for everything. Bammets would drop Thimbleweed upon death. Drecos with plastic on the glossies. It'd be a lot of things that would be really nice for. Alright, we could actually cook, but the chef's asleep. God damn it, dude. What's wrong with Timo? He's stressed. Above 65% stress, they have a stress animation. That's Timo's stress animation because he's a binge eater. D Mayor is stressed, but he's asleep. And then Sus's stress animation is because Sus is binge eater as well. Yeah, there it is. There's the animation. But I guess it's so cold that they only pick one animation. Alright, man. You waking up yet, man? We're gonna wake him up forcefully so he can start cooking. We need to get the seeds to start planting more food. There's another harvest we could do. Dude, this is literally damned if you do, damned if you don't type of situation. Alright, we need Timo to eat this. Oh, the dots? Yeah, that's food poisoning. Of course, the chef feeds himself. Classic. Dude, get to cooking, dude. What are you doing? Timo, why are you not eating that? Dude, stop stealing his food. Stop stealing his food. Yeah, we would do the same run again. Just probably try to get more food this time. Maybe not get dupe number 4. Don't get dupe number 4. Try to get more plants harvested. All right, we're gonna get a harvest right now, so we're gonna prevent everyone from eating pike apples. Dude, stop eating, dude. Let the other people eat. We need you cooking. What's going on, Admiral? Welcome in. Dude, it's hot today, man. Hope you guys are staying cool down there. It is hot right now, man. Alright, the next one should go to Timo. Will he wake up to eat that? He will. There we go. Alright, we're cooking, boys. Smoke in the air is pretty bad. Oh, yeah, man. I hear that there's some forest fires in some places of the world. Oh, man. This heat wave is not messing around. What? You stopped eating to go poop? God damn it, man. Alright, man. Just harvest and cook. That's kind of what we need to do right now. And then we can start worrying about stress. Timo sleeped by the food. That's great. He could smell the food and wake up if we cook it in time. Can we finish cooking before he starves? It's looking pretty good. The only thing we're worried about is Mr. Brain might steal the food, and he does. He's trying to murder Timo. There we go. All right, who's stressed out? It is Sus and D-Mayor. Why are they stressed? They're not getting sleep, I guess. Good news is that everyone's above 1,000. Bad news is that everyone's gonna go below 1,000 almost immediately. Timo's starving again. There is food waiting to be cooked. We just need D-Mayor to be cooking and the food to be supplied. All right, food's getting harvested. Pretty good. They're cooking. We have food on the floor. Looks like we're kind of able to start getting some calories. We need to grow more food, of course. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27 times 267 is... Y'all got the math for this? $27,267 is 7,000 times 1.5 because you cook the food. We technically have enough food. We technically have enough food. So that's probably why the calories are going up. Oh my god. We technically have enough food. Alright, we're gonna properly expand some of the farms. And that also means we might want to start getting our flocks ranch set up because we kind of want the wood. The thing that kind of sucks is I think we need our flocks ranch here. So we're going to start digging. Let's do a copy paste. Dude, having actual food show up here, it's kind of crazy. But then someone's going to... Aren't you a binge eater? Oh no, bro. We're gonna make a jail. I hate to do this. But we are in kind of a precarious situation with that, man. Eat too much, believe it or not, jail, yeah. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. They don't think it be like it is, but it do. Maybe they're okay, though, because they're sleeping, and that reduces their stress. We can't afford another dupe. Let's grab coal. Coal gens, I guess, kind of nice. Wake up, get the cooking. He's got to poop. All right, that's fair. All right, calorie problems again. How is sus at 3,000? Wow, did you just eat all the food? God damn, dude. Alright, D-Mayor is probably going to make something for himself. There we go. Then we're going to try to feed Mr. Brain afterwards. technically, if there we go, 100%. So move them in. There's no food, so putting them in jail should be fine here. All right, since you're not doing anything, you can start digging, I guess. Antsy. Binge eating, there it is. So since we put them in jail, they have no access to the food, so they can't binge eat. No. Don't go inside, man. What are you doing? You're gonna free him. Food's almost cooked, Mr. Brain. Go eat, go eat. Mr. Brain's not feeling so good. Yo, man. It'd be like that sometimes. Okay, so when they finish their binge eating mechanic, their stress drops to 60% and they're free again. All right, we allow you out now. Free of jail. Back to work. So now it's just D-Mayor. You start vomiting. Oh no. That's the only one we can't play around, and they might just die because they're already low on calories. Dude, D-Mayor's gonna die, man. Ah, man. It seems like there's nothing we could really do about that either. He's just gonna vomit the few calories that he has. All right, we got some food on the floor. No seeds available. We never made it down here. Okay, we're gonna get another harvest right now. Harvest time, harvest time. Chef is awake. Nope, Chef just went to sleep. All right, we will allow them to just eat the pike apples right now. D-Mayor with food poisoning. This is not good when the chef has food poisoning. Wait, what? You're literally in a light source. Afraid of the dark? Hello? This is not real. Oh, Mr. Brain's actually dead. Missed the brain. All right. Do we have food in here? No, we don't. Can we harvest this in time? No one's waking up to do it. No, god damn it. All right, first dupe dead. Ugh. God damn it. Ah, all right. It was a good run, boys.